I mean, if you mean substantively at the case, it definitely looks like Twitter does. I mean, unless new facts are developed, and that can always happen, it really doesn't seem like Musk has much of a basis to walk away from this merger.
At this point, it looks like the timing is going to be an important one. If this is something that can go to trial quickly, it would certainly benefit Twitter. They want to get through this and get this moving on. Obviously, Elon Musk would like to slow this process down. If you just look at Delaware Chancery Court, what is the time frame that you would expect to see this laid out?
I think that that at the very least, she'll probably set a schedule that's probably a little bit further out than what Twitter is requesting, but much, much sooner than what Musk wants. Musk wants a trial in February. That would leave a tremendous uncertainty hanging over Twitter for several months. And Twitter wants a trial in September. That's probably a little bit faster than needs to be. So I think it's likely that she'll, choose a date further out than what Twitter's proposed date is, but not by a whole lot. And in the past, Chancery can move incredibly quickly when it feels that it needs to.
You looked at this particular judge, looked at her track record and made any estimates about what her expectations about what you think happens next, just based on what she's decided in the past?
I don't think you can really tell what based on what she's decided in the past, like what necessarily happens. I mean, every case is different. She's definitely shown that she will and can order an unwilling buyer to close a deal if she determines that that's appropriate. But I don't think that tells us what, she's necessarily going to do in this case, and certainly not at this hearing. I mean, this hearing is just a sort of preliminary scheduling conference, and it might give us some hints about how she expects the case to unfold. But at the same time, she's kind of aware that the world is watching, and she gave us all a phone number so we can listen in. And she may be concerned that tipping her hand too much will cause a lot of fluctuation in the stock prices of Tesla and Twitter, and she may not want to, give too many hints away, too much away about her thinking.
If you think Twitter has such a strong case, do you think that there is a chance for any sort of resolution, a settlement that these two sides could reach beforehand?
It's really hard to say, because it's hard to say what Musk exactly is after. I don't know whether this is all a lot of noise to get the deal price a little bit lower, and Twitter could reasonably say getting a deal price lower is worth it just to avoid the delay for our own shareholders and getting this money to them. But if what he really wants is to walk away, I mean, that's not, or a dramatic price cut, that is not an easy ask for Twitter to accommodate. They've got a contract. It has a very high dollar figure on it, and they can't easily give that up, not while they're in a strong legal position. So it's very hard to say, because I can't quite tell whether Musk wants a small reduction in price or whether he's shooting for just out of the deal entirely. It's really hard to say how far the parties are apart.
Hey, Ann, two questions. You've looked now through all the different filings by both Musk and Twitter. Do you believe that the 5% number that Twitter provided, with all the caveats that they did, is a material number? Because that, I think, is going to be the big issue. Was that a material figure that was relied upon by Musk or by any other investor, given how it was written and how it was described?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that it was whether it was material to any other investor, but I think it's definitely Musk has. Twitter's a very strong argument that it's irrelevant to this deal price, which is what they are arguing in this particular case, because Musk is claiming that somehow that this statement was false. It was in their SEC filings. Now, the actual statement wasn't our spam count is 5%. The actual statement was more along the lines of, we do sampling and apply a significant amount of judgment, and when we do that, we come up with a spam figure of 5%, but of course it might be higher. That is the statement that they made repeatedly, and that would be the statement that Musk would need to show to be false just to get started. Before there's more he'd need to show, but just to even begin, he would have to show that that statement is false. And that's a hard statement to show as false, because they're not saying we have 5%. They're saying when we did our sampling with our judgment, we got 5%. Also, we could be wrong.